Hi, are you having trouble sleeping? Are you feeling irritable or stressed or overwhelmed because you're not getting enough sleep? Maybe making mistakes at work? Maybe getting grumpy and irritable? Well, this is the place for you. We're going to talk about 4 main tips to help you sleep better. Now, it's really important to get good sleep for long-term health, so you don't want to let it go too long. You want to see if you can do something about it and help to resolve that sleep issue. Because if you don't, the research shows that it can be a contributing factor to obesity, to heart disease, to stroke, to diabetes, and all number of things. So one of the most important issues having to do with sleep has to do with stress. There's a stress epidemic in the world, and stress is a leading factor in all disease and a leading factor in not being able to sleep. And one of the most powerful ways to help you to sleep better is to do some meditation before you go to sleep. Now, the kind of meditation that I think is the best type of meditation is meditating on the heart. So I'm going to go through a little meditation with you, living from the heart meditation. So first, what you want to do to get into this sense of feeling your heart and to access heart energy is to put your hands over your heart center. Now, the heart center is right in the center of your chest. If your hands are too high, you'll feel the energy going up, and not in your whole body. And if the hands are too far down, you'll feel the energy going down. And if you have your hands right in the center, you'll feel a relaxation up to your head and down to your toes. And then to add to that, a pressure that relaxes you even more, and that you feel warmth in the center of your chest, and that activates your heart center. So the next thing that you can do to begin to help this heart meditation to be more powerful is to access a sense of gratitude. So think of a time that you felt really grateful, and you see it in front of you. See that experience in front of you. A time that brought a big smile to your face. Wow, this was really neat. Or this person really changed my life. Or I just really appreciate what this person did for me. And have a scene like that and step into it as if you're there now. So you get a big smile on your face, so you're really, really, really feeling that sense of gratitude. And feel that warmth in your heart getting a little bigger and stronger and brighter, and give that a color. Give that experience of gratitude a color. And then think of something else that you're grateful for, and see that scene in front of you, and step into the scene and really, really feel it, so you have a big smile on your face. And this time, shine that light throughout your whole body so every cell lights up with that sense of gratitude from your heart. And breathe slow and deep, feeling that sense of gratitude in your heart. And have that as your meditation, meditating on your heart, meditating on that feeling of gratitude. And if you do that before you go to sleep, just focusing on that for about 3, 4, 5 minutes, surrendering to your heart, surrendering to that feeling of gratitude, I think you'll find it a bit easier to go to sleep. Now you can add something to this. If you're thinking a lot, thinking, you have a hard time stopping thinking, well, one is to embrace the thoughts. Just to embrace them with your heart. It's like you're a little child that needs to be loved. And then another is that you can begin to think of the awareness, or feel the awareness from your heart of the walls, the ceiling, the floor. And so the research shows that when you go into peripheral vision, when you have the awareness of the space around you, is that the thinking begins to stop, so that can help you stop thinking. But if thoughts just keep coming, just see them as clouds passing and just embrace them. and breathe slow and deep. So you do this every night and every morning, and I think you'll find yourself becoming less stressed in general. We'll go into this in more detail in other videos, but this will give you a start. So, meditating is one. Meditating from your heart is the most powerful meditation that I know of. I've done a lot of different types of meditation. So another tip that can be really powerful is to go to bed at the same time. Create a rhythm so you get into the rhythm of going to bed at the same time. If you're going to bed at all kinds of different times, that's going to make it harder to get into the rhythm of going to sleep. So your body likes rhythm when it comes to sleep. Going to bed at the same time. Another really important thing for a lot of people is to not watch TV, not turn on your computer before you go to bed. In fact, it's what the research is showing is to turn everything off an hour before you go to bed. And just do things like reading and meditating and maybe listening to some nice music on the radio. But see if you can keep everything down in terms of a lot of electrical stuff. So those are some of the really, really good tips that you can do to help you sleep. So take this on as a challenge so that you meditate before you go to bed, and you perhaps have the peripheral vision on the walls so that you turn the lights off, turn the, oh, that's another one, turning all the lights off, making sure there's no lights that are shining. So turning all the lights and then turning all the electrical, especially the phones and the computers off for about an hour before you go to bed. So let me know how you do with that, and I wish you the best of sleep. You can join us in the Living from the Heart program. You can click down below for that. You can connect with me, and I can work with you individually. You can phone me at 831-359-4223, and I'll give you a complimentary session to help you de-stress over the phone. Be about 15 minutes or so, and I think you'll find it very helpful. So I wish you the best. And remember, live from your heart. You take care.